Hello. Today we're going to discuss how narcissists are able to fool their victims. So many victims of narcissistic abuse blame themselves for being fooled. They beat themselves up for not seeing the person's true character sooner than they did, and they wonder how they could have missed or ignored the signs that something was very wrong with that person. Possibly the worst is when a victim grew up with a narcissistic parent or two, and later married a narcissist. Having been in that position, I can tell you it's pretty awful. For a long time, I wondered how I could be so stupid. The truth, though, is I wasn't stupid. And if you've been in that position, too, you weren't either. Narcissists are simply very good at what they do. And one of the things they do is fool people. Narcissists are amazing actors. They have the ability to appear however they want to appear. I wonder if it's because their personalities are so superficial. There's no real depth to their personality at all. Maybe that's why it's so easy for them to act and be so believable as they do. They can also come across as very confident, especially overt narcissists. Confidence naturally attracts people, and narcissists use this to their advantage, especially when they're looking for someone to date. This confidence also helps them to get away with lying so much. When a person speaks with such confidence in their words, it's really hard to believe they're lying. Narcissists are rarely obvious in their manipulation. Rather than beating you into submission, they'll use very subtle tactics. They may make suggestions and often add in a small criticism for good measure. For example, your narcissistic spouse may suggest going to the new Chinese restaurant for dinner instead of that Italian place you like, since the Italian place isn't very good anyway. That comment can make you feel something's wrong with you for liking the Italian place, or you may even stop liking it altogether because of what was said. Covert narcissists, though, they often use guilt to manipulate. If they can make you feel guilty for hurting them or doing them wrong somehow, they'll pretty much be able to get you to do anything they want to make it up to them. They never act up all the time. Narcissists are able to wear their good guy or good girl mask when it benefits them, and often for extended periods of time. If you and the narcissist don't live together, you're not going to see that true person often at all, especially if you live far away from each other. If you live with a narcissist, they can still wear the mask, but it'll slip sometimes. When it does, it's very confusing. You wonder what happened to the nice person. Is that the real person, or is this monster the real person? It can just make your head spin until you know about narcissism. Narcissists can play on your empathy too, especially covert narcissists. If they know you have a good heart, they'll make you feel sorry for them, or they'll act helpless so you're willing to take care of them. They may appear naive, not being able to understand things. Or if you're upset with them, they'll act like you're abusing them and they were just trying to help you. They claim they didn't know doing what they did would upset you. Kind people are often fooled by covert narcissists for the longest time because of things like this. They pity the narcissist, and they feel guilty if they get mad at that person, because how can you get mad at someone who just didn't know any better? It takes a lot of time in learning about covert narcissists before most victims find the strength even simply to admit that someone is a covert narcissist. And then they have to find the strength to set boundaries, knowing they're going to end up feeling very guilty. Lastly, if you were raised by at least one narcissistic parent, then you grew up to marry a narcissist, please don't feel bad. You gravitated to what is familiar, what you thought was normal. So many of us have done that. It's human nature. How could you know that narcissism wasn't normal when your parents told you it was, and there was something wrong with you for thinking otherwise? If you've been fooled by a narcissist, please stop beating yourself up. It doesn't mean you were stupid, naive. It just means that narcissists are very good at what they do. Thank you for watching my video.